Hey there, hope you guys have a good day today. Today is Wednesday, 14th of May 2035. It is 10:00 in the evening. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hello guys, welcome again to the stream. Tonight we are going to do the continuation of Black Beacon Chapter 2 Star, which was yesterday. We left it on stage 2-10, and tonight we are going to finish it until finish, and then tomorrow we'll be continuing on chapter 3. I'm kind of rushed, to be honest, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do until I unlock the proper gearing system. I want to grind that for my character, so yeah. Once again, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Yeah, I think there's nothing more that I can add then. Just hoping, hope you guys are doing well. Take care of yourself in this difficult moment. Even though it seems like nothing is happening, but deep inside everyone, there's always some struggles that as a human that we have to go through. And yeah, hope you guys get the adequate help, or talk to your loved one, and go through with it. Right. Enough with cherry wishy-washy stuff like that. Let's go through to the game. Let me just click the game for you guys. There you go. And then I'm going to unmute it. Hello Zero. Right, there you go. I hope the volume is fine. Let me know if the volume is way too loud or something. So yeah, welcome to Black Beacon, guys. I already done the daily, which as the nature of this kind of game, which the daily is way easier to do and way quicker to do. So yeah, that's what I like about these ARPGs, stage by stage, stage-based game, instead of the classic open world. And no offense to open world, I just don't have time to do it. That's it. If I do, I will have playing it. Right. Let's see. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we need to actually do this. Oh, what's this? Is it like 11 days or 11 hours? I'm not sure myself. This is not 11 hours, right? This might be 11 days. Huh, right. Never mind then. You know what? Let's do this. I might just do this. No, that's 11 days, I think. Are they like... Let's do this, why not? Right. I'm pretty much, if it's hours, it says hours, but you know what? Just to be safe. Right, what's this? Okay, that's fine. There's like some of the chests that we cannot reach. We cannot actually, because there's like some mechanic that we still haven't unlocked yet. So yeah. Right, let's continue to 11. I think we only have like 7 stages left. Pretty much probably I'm thinking we're gonna go until like 2 hours max, something. So yeah. Right. So it got me thinking. Okay, let's go to the home first. I want to say something about Black Beacon, right? It got me thinking while I play this game, right. Yesterday, and then when I finish stream it, and when I want to go, went to bed, it's kind of I have this epiphany. I'm not sure if that's the correct word to use it, but whenever I think about this game, the mystery around itself, it feels like I'm playing some kind of a mystery game. A mystery game from it has this Middle East, not Middle East necessarily, but it's more like Egyptian setting, something like that. I mean, sure, it is like Egyptian setting, right? It reminds me of if you are playing games like Tomb Raider, and Indiana Jones, something like that. It feels like we are adventuring in like in something, some of the setting that are never not really touched upon by other gacha game. Now that I think about it again, for Honkai Impact, we only have some kind of a mention about a lab in North Africa, like back in back in part 1, where it's a part of Shiksal lab on North Africa, and then we got like character like Jekyll, and that's it, I think. And then on Punishing Graven, I think the people on the train, I forgot about that train people name. I think they're also based on Egyptian, might be, or Middle East. I think it's Middle East because the leader name is more like Arabian name, right? Jamila, I think. And then for Aether Gazer, we have character from Egyptian setting, which is Nile, and I still haven't gone so far as to to reach that chapter yet, so that will be on hold first. I still haven't want to discuss about Aether Gazer on the Egyptian setting like. And then we have Snowbreak. I don't think there's any. Nita is an Indian character, so I'm not sure. Probably like in the future we're gonna have to something to do with Egyptian related stuff on Snowbreak. Who knows? And then we have like Heaven's Raid. There you go. Heaven's Raid. I don't think they're like, Heaven's Raid, I think it's fine. Heaven's Raid have its own setting and school setting and stuff like that. So I don't think they're gonna include anything that happen outside of Japan. It's fine because it's its own setting. But Black Beacon, I feel like I play like a mystery game that we get into pyramid and stuff like that. So just sidetrack about that. Nothing important. If you want to skip, I mean, I should have said if you want to skip earlier before I start with this rant. But yeah. Alright, let's continue. So yesterday we see like Emperor Darius actually storm the Tower of Babel and the Library of Babel to get into to get the answer of immortality, which is I think they want I actually remember the story. I'm just having like a difficult time to explain it, but you know what, let's just go play it. The Last Expedition. I think this is referred to Emperor Darius and his immortal army.
You dare run away?
There you go.
How dare you deceive me?
Your Majesty, please.
Oh yeah,
calm
this one.
down. Your Majesty.
The shouts of the Praetorians become distant. Darius gazed down as blood flows around his feet, stemming from the blade in his hand. Damn, this emperor is just really power hunger about power, something like that. The shiny mirror-like blade reflects a similar stranger back at him. Darius fixates on the reflection for a prolonged moment before exhaling deeply. His voice regains composure, though an underlying madness remains.
I am Darius, the great king of Obed, the king of all kings.
Yeah, this guy like super blind
I shall bestow grace
by
upon the
his
faithful
power.
and punish the disloyal.
He discards the blade in his hand and raises his scepter high once more.
Heed my command, my immortal army. Hunt down those Evians from this place to the end of the world.
Is that some kind of curse that
From this
he
moment
going to put on?
until the end of their lives or yours.
That's probably like some kind of curse, right? Must be something. The kings of all kings and his army begin their march forward. Finally, one day, one of the Praetorians gathers up his courage and steps forward.
We have ventured too far, Your Majesty. If we continue, we may not be able to return. The paths ahead, not even the Emians have explored them.
Emions. Always those babbling Emions. Why would I, the king of all kings, need someone else to pioneer my new territories? Wherever I go, it is my domain. And whatever I say, my words shall shine like the sun.
Damn,
From this
power
day
trip.
on, cease all support of those Emions. We don't need those
But, Your Majesty,
The king of all kings just glanced back at him.
I
Don't
won't
ask.
repeat myself.
Don't ask about the Pythagoras.
yes, Your Majesty.
Man, poor Farhad, man. That guy just following the commands. The king of all kings and his army continued their march. However, fatigue and hunger proved to be the deadliest weapons of all. As resolute as the immortal army may be, silence pervades their ranks with each passing day. Their voice diminish and their numbers wane. Yet Darius remains unwavering. Unaware of the distance travel, they unexpectedly encounter another group of seekers.
You are...
Kill them!
Wait! Please, spare us. I beg you.
Oh shit! Fucking hell. Yeah. Neko, welcome man to stream. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's true. I already banned your account. So do not worry. Because to be honest, your account actually messaged me. I can, when you create like a new account and join my, when you DM me, I'll DM you what that person that hacked me DM me. So yeah, they actually DM me, asking me to test their game and all. I know this game and all because I'm pretty sure you never call me brother, right? So I was like, wait, what? Nah, I mean for the first thing first, I'm not sure. The last we talked, so I can join now and DM you to confirm. Yeah, sure, man, sure. You could do that, yeah. By the way, welcome, man. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're doing well. with your account being hacked and all. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll give you the conversation later. I'll already screenshot the conversation. I'll DM you once. Oh yeah, you're already here. Okay. Too bad. Okay, yeah. I'll post it to you once my stream finish. It's way too suspicious about the DM and you that guy when that guy actually got caught. I caught him in 4K. It lagging. What do you mean lagging? My stream, is it lagging? When I caught that guy red-handed, they just goes offline. So yeah. And I did leave a comment on your latest video, your Blue Archive video, MMD. So I'm not sure if you're getting it or not. Yeah, but yeah, my email is okay, so nothing to worry. So you're gonna delete that account, okay? Man, 2-factor authentication, man. Right. Only Discord that got stolen. Okay. Oh, okay.
Strong and destroy the old and the weak.
Stolen. Right. Okay. Let me just accept your...
What is happening? Why do you defy my orders?
Let me accept your request. There you go. You know what? I'm just DM you this thing. So we last talked on back in 2022, which is 3 years ago, I think. Is it 3 years? No, 2 years ago. Let me just copy and paste real quick. Yeah, this one. Right, there you go. So the moment I said like Neko never called me brother, that guy just went offline. That's it. So yeah. La di do. He asks you for $200. Dang. I mean, you can ask for your account back from Discord. I think. Can you not? Well, I don't. Probably I don't think so. I don't know. But yeah. Right. Okay. I'm going to continue Black Beacon. Sorry for you know, the sidetrack, but yeah, it's fine. Neko is, you know, you all fine. Cool. Right. Let's go back to stream. Is Discord Afterman? Oh, okay. I don't know, but probably no. Yeah, sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine, man. It's fine. I was like, well, how do I contact you now? You know that your Discord already gone. But I was like, wait, how do I contact this guy again? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, man. It's fine. No worries. So let me see what it's all about. Such things happen occasionally to the detriment of honor, but this cannot be helped. Take away the supply, spare the strong, and destroy the old and weak.
Have you forgotten what happened when we crossed the Memphis Desert? If we hadn't plundered the caravan, it wouldn't have been us celebrating under the magnificent waterfalls of the Memphis River.
I just want to tell people I know to avoid that account just to be safe. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I already, you know, once that guy DM me, me and my mod just, you know, start you know, afraid that they're going to spam stuff from, you know, your account. So yeah. Right. So they took your account hostage. Dang. If you had not plundered the caravan, it wouldn't have been seen as. I mean, that guy, you guys working? Nah, I mean, that guy DM me, you know, that guy first DM me, so that's what got me noticed first. If for some reason that guy haven't DM me or anything, doesn't do anything, doesn't do any contact with me, I don't know, to be honest. I will not know. So yeah, that's the only, you know, kind of their fault.
Carry on. We have a long path ahead. We must not stumble here.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Wait, what? Oh, dang. The kings of all kings is marching forward relentlessly. This is yet another expedition, no different from all the expedition before. Equally long, equally solitary, and equally grueling. However, Darius remains certain that he will ultimately reach his goal and emerge triumphant. For the immortal army journey alongside him, their loyalty as steadfast as ever.
Let's station ourselves here today. It looks like we're running low on food. Soldiers, kill my horse.
Damn.
What's the meaning of this? Why the hesitation? Have you forgotten what happened when we attacked Delphi the first time? And that time I slaughtered my horse so that we could cross frigid Mount Medicus? This is no different. Come. I shall share the horse's flesh with all of you once more.
I'm not sure if it's like actually horse or not. But why? Why is he the only one willing to consume the meat in his hand?
My warriors.
Or not?
My warriors?
Oh, okay. So, let me guess. Don't tell me that the giant that been attacking us is actually Emperor Darius all along. Some reason he turned into a monster or something. Darius continues to march forward. Oh, no one left. The Emeans remains elusive, but he is certain that they are hiding nearby. Darius acknowledged that his days are limited. Even his most loyal Praetorian speculates on how much longer the Emperor can endure. It has been considerable amount of time since they last spoke to him. Yet he senses his soldier whispering, suspecting that one day he might suddenly collapse and never wake up. It's actually pretty damn, dark. They've been walking for God knows how many long time. So, what a ridiculous speculation. Darius no longer looks backward, for there is nothing but feeble doubts and apprehension left. His followers no longer warrant his attention. He will prevail, just as he was in every war thus far. He will endure until the very end of the world.
Halt here. We need a break once in a while. I grant you a brief reprieve.
I'm not sure if you are talking to someone or,
These books on the shelves are unlike any I've seen before.
The glyph on the page are unfamiliar, distinct from those used in Obed. They differ from the language of all the peoples he has encountered during his conquests.
No matter. One day I will conquer their lands. Remember what I said, Fahad. I shall share my glory and dreams with you.
You already killed Farhad yesterday,
Follow me,
so
Fahad,
yeah.
my most loyal friend. Let's embark on our odyssey.
Yep, nope. Farhad is dead.
Our expedition must not stop here.
Wait a second, let me... Yep, there you go. Yeah, Farhad dead.
Fahad,
No, he's dead. Do not worry, old man.
if you choose not to accompany me on this quest, it's all right. I permit you to turn back. And
Oh my
return
god. If you tell him this, like, way before he turns... I don't know.
It is a king's duty to forge ahead. As my subject, your duty is to spread news of my accomplishments throughout the world. Go back, Fahad, whether in life or in death. You shall forever be showered in my grace.
In a trance, Darius hears a faint sigh. My goodness.
Fahad,
You are alone, my guy. The nameless tyrant continues to march forward. Oh shit. It knows with a certainty that many have vanished along the way. It no longer calls out it, not even he. It knows with oh shoot. It's not even he. If the king path is too arduous for mortals, then the king shall proceed alone to the end. Hello Jijas, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Having pillaged traders, slain its horses, and utilized all available resources along its path, the nameless tyrant marches forward on its unending journey. Even in its resolute state, it occasionally experiences hallucinations. It feels as though a part of itself is dissipating, transforming into something else. Yeah, he is the monster. The monster that's been chasing us inside the tower. Such is a sign of dehydration, an ordeal endured during a sea voyage across the Philistine Sea. Back then, it and its army were lost in a storm, and all the fresh water had been consumed. How did it and its army escape death? It can no longer recall. The only thing that remains within its soul is the desire to press onward. But why must it continue to march forward? Alright. It wants to find the secret immortality. It wants to become immortality itself, and it wants to take revenge on certain Emeans who have deceived it. But why does it seek the secret of immortality?
We'll leave our footprints across the entire expanse of the sky.
You're not good? Oh, sorry to hear that. You're not good. Got stuck on work because IT guy cannot make your program to work. Ooh, that's terrible. Sorry about that. I it's kind of hit me hard because I'm an IT guy. I am the IT guy in my company. So yeah. Although I'm more to like printer repairing instead of PC, so I'm more to hardware stuff instead of doing the programming stuff. But yeah, still, it just kind of feel I'm feeling something when you say that. sorry to hear about that though. Hope it's going well with it. I should have been home an hour ago. Oh yeah. I have nothing to say. Just, you know, I feel sorry for you. I hope, you know, in the next few hours, you will be well. Do not worry. One day we'll leave our footprint across the entire expanse of the sky. Okay. It closes its eyes. That brilliant canopy of stars, along with its steely ambitions, has long since faded. Thus, the grandest vision has been twisted into the most grotesque desires. It's the monster! The nameless tyrant finally comes to a halt. How much time has elapsed since the expedition began, and how far has it traveled? There is no way to ascertain the answer. The unit year is inadequate to measure the passage of time during his interminable journey. Only the visage of those deceitful Emeans grows clearer in memory. It must unleash its wrath and retribution upon them, making known the might and majesty of the king. It has grown accustomed to this peculiar library. It has traversed numerous corridors, rooms, and staircases, seamlessly blending with the library surroundings. Emean, I have come this far without your guidance. Immortal Ami, I have endured without your companionship. Strange visions still arise, but they no longer cloud its mind. The tyrants once saw a mirror that did not reflect its face, but instead displayed a strange and imposing figure with a cold gaze, like that of a mythical giant. As long as it gazed into the mirror, the reflection stared back at it. In astonishment, the tyrant realized that it saw the very same visage reflected in a blood-stained blade long ago. No words are spoken, and the reflection remains silent until the tyrant departs. At times, the tyrant reminisces about the distant past, the days when it and Pythagoras were still friends. Pythagoras shared rare pieces of knowledge with it, of one of which still echoes in its mind.
Probability fears time.
You think? And so the nameless tyrant resumed its march onward. In the vast expanse of time, it anticipates an encounter with those who deceive it. Damn. The Emeans, no wonder they attack us, awaiting a minuscule, incredibly remote yet not impossible chance of meeting them once more. Oh shit, no wonders, man. Bro, that is a nice story though. Like, that is how you create a villain then. Very nice. Even though, you know, I don't think like he's the big bad enemy. It just, you know, the story, the way that how he became the giant monster, really good. Probably for some of you that play Black Beacon already knows that the giant is the King Darius itself. I am not that kind of returning to 2000 years ago. Okay, I'm not that smart. Circa 2000 years before the world calendar. So this is where the King Service, no, General Service and Rubicon. Darius' furious wrath swiftly dissipate, fading into faint ripples in the river of time. As the ripples disperse, tranquility is restored to the surroundings. Zero quickly examines volumes of literature on a nearby bookshelf.
This is Sarvis's era.
Something seems to be on your mind. That I've really got something to say look on your face is pretty rare.
I think I've figured out why we've been entangled with Darius. Now I'm certain that the giant we encountered when we first entered the library, and the one we saw during our second meeting with Sarvis, are one and the same, Sia.
Yeah.
It is Darius.
That thing doesn't resemble a human in any way. Zero closes her eyes.
This library is alive and has its own wisdom. That's what Elish, the first director of the library, once said. Therefore, visitors should stay quiet, humble, and cautious within the library.
Oh, let me guess. Every like negative energy, negative feeling that you know, traveler had inside the library will consume them and turn them into monster. Where have I seen this kind of plot before?
It is not recommended to speak, write, or daydream. For words and ideas carry power.
Ah, okay. Anything, anything they dream. Okay,
The
right.
library is an anomaly, after all. It may give incredible responses to
Obsessive thoughts. Yeah. The echoes of Darius' shouts reverberate in my ears once again.
Don't you dare run away! How dare you deceive me!
In addition to anger, there was unrestrained fear and despair in his voice. It is if a man is grasping at the last straw, only to find that it is turning into dust.
We deceived a man of extraordinary strength, of willpower.
Then just kill him again then.
Obsessive ideas may stir up billowing waves in this ocean of thoughts.
So, you're saying that the library distorted Darius, turning him into the giant that has been chasing us around? If that's the case, it explains why he hated our guts so much. After all, we shattered his world.
No,
with that
you are the
devastating
one.
lie.
You are the one who lied to him.
Hold on a sec. So, we lied to Darius.
It's
and
you.
after he got distorted by the library, he stayed here for all those thousands of years, just to get revenge against us? According to our time machine, you met the giant before you met me. Thanks to him, our time machine met the future me and heard the prophecy. And that's how we started this totally messed up journey, right? How ironic.
We went to Darius because we had already met him. Cause and effect become one in the Library of Babel. It's a loop.
Why are you giving me that look?
No, it's nothing. Just don't leave my sight without my permission, Ari.
Oh, yeah, because you are the number
What are
one.
you talking about? That's a weird thing to say. Quit using that tone with me.
Why? Because that's like sound patronizing or something? Looking at Eroshan's disgusted face, I understand why Zero suddenly became silent. From the beginning, we have been faithfully following the direction of destiny, like cogs in a well-oiled machine. Whether it is searching for Tasni, arriving in the era of 5th Emperor, or going in search of Darius, everything seems predestined. So if these journeys continue, will Eroshan die under Aten's blazing radiance just like I foresaw? Once again, the image of her dissolving within the radiance becomes unbidden to my mind. Eri.
Shut up.
Aww. I like her. She's
Hey,
my favorite.
What's with that look on your face? Stop it. It's making me sick. I'm not going to follow this so-called prophecy. But with the current situation, we have to continue this loop. Remember, the fate of 2 eras rests on our shoulders. Next, if our time machine gets things right, we should be at a point between our 2 encounters. We must inform him about the divine words at this point. Since someone in this era activated a 10, the divine words must exist in this era. If he can find the person who activated a 10, he'll naturally get the command. If everything goes smoothly, we'll put a stop to a 10. No. The Star of Ephrathah, before it burns.
You do have a kind soul.
Try saying that again.
I love teasing her. Our banter sweeps away the tense atmosphere. However, I have a vague feeling that something is wrong. If everything is part of this loop, who actually activates Aten in the future? Why was it only Eroshan facing Aten in the future? Why weren't Zero and I with Eroshan in the future? Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to find the answers.
Someone's coming.
Who? Who?
Those are Japhet soldiers.
Looks like they're in a tough spot too.
Right.
Never expected someone to come to my rescue. Thank you so much. Wait, you're the Emians who escaped from Lord Sarvis before.
So what if we are? Are you planning to capture us and hand us over to your general?
No, we Japhethians are anything but ungrateful. Anyway, it's good to see you. We've been searching for you.
Sarvis just won't leave us alone, huh?
That's not the case, Emian. Lord Sarvis has encountered an extraordinary problem, and he says only Emians can solve it.
As I thought. Then what are we waiting for? Lead the way.
I'm sorry, but when we enter this infinite library again, we got separated from our general. I have no clue where he could be now. The path ahead takes us back to where we...
Aren't you
Oh, sorry.
coming with us?
The path ahead takes us back to where we come. Okay.
As you can see, my squad has been decimated. With all the dangers lurking here, we shouldn't burden you with protecting us. Please, hurry to the general as soon as possible.
Let's go.
Let's go. Pendant upgrade 5. Each time attack is parried, it reduces pendant skill cooldown by 1 second. Okay. Okay, cool. Next stage. Okay, no treasure. Okay, let's go. What should I do with this again? Other... Oh, nothing.
This antique isn't working either.
Really? Okay.
We're entering the unknown sector.
Finding someone in the unknown sector. This is simply a living nightmare. Let's hope that general didn't go too deep.
Use the pendant power to freeze the fast-moving text. Okay. Oh. How do I change back into not top-down perspective? Shit. While in focus mode. Then how do I do that? To take a rapidly spinning lighter to pin into place. No, I cannot read it. What? Oh, sorry. Incomplete circle is the right way. And this path that form incomplete circle is the right way. Incomplete circle is the right way. Okay, this one? Didn't we just... Okay. Exploration progress.
The unknown sector has changed, so the rules we know might not apply anymore.
Okay. Right. Once more. That's like a round ring and projector is this path. That's like a round ring and the projector. Round ring and the projector, you say? Round ring and the projector. Huh. Again? That's like a round ring and a projector. Round ring. Can I not? Oh, there you go. Can I not move? I can, right? Yeah. Round ring and a projector. What do you mean projector? That's a complete one, isn't it? Let's try it. Okay, let me test it. Test this one again. That's like a round ring and a projector. Let's try this one. Why not? Is it the wrong one? Yep, this is the wrong one. Okay.
That is the wrong way.
Yeah. Okay, so we go back from the same way. Okay.
This hellhole is truly unpredictable. We need to figure out new rules before finding a way out.
Rotating counterclockwise. Okay, counterclockwise. That's one, right? Yeah, clockwise. Bro, why is it so easy now? What does it mean by that's like a ring and a projector?
The one surrounded up ahead is Sarvis.
Let's wait until he's worn out, and then we'll have the perfect chance to strike. Hey, why are you giving me that look? All right, fine. We'll rescue him.
Oh, it's you. Thank you for your help, Emeon. I apologize for my rudeness earlier, and I would like to do my best to allow me to get straight to the point. Do you happen to know how to deactivate the God of the Sun?
Is this going to be another? Is this going to be like what do you call it? Another puzzle? The three kings. How many kings?
Did someone activate that sphere?
I'm afraid so. According to our plan, we delivered it to the Philistine Sea to get it loaded on a ship and then transfer it to Javriel. However, it passed through one of our vassal states on its way back. To my astonishment, the ruler there, Herod, had the audacity to lay his finger on it. It was only afterward that we learned that quite a few servants in Herod's kingdom had been exiled from Memphis. And some of them had even served as priests in Memphis. They knew a number of secrets that had been passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth. Not even Lord Thurinus or Emperor Darius had learned about them when they conquered Memphis. Those Memphians stirred up Herod's greed, making him believe that he could awaken the god of the sun like the ancient pharaoh Akhenaten did, and thus be elevated to the status of a god.
Okay.
How ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Truth is, the Memphian slaves hate him for his brutality, and they didn't think about the catastrophic consequences Unfortunately, Herod killed all those slaves once he obtained the divine words, so nobody else could ascend to the divine. By the time we arrived, the copper sphere was already levitating and burning over Herod's capital city, Ephrathah. We apprehended Herod before the city was razed to the ground. However, he only knows how to activate the sphere, and he didn't ask for the command to deactivate it. Now, with the death of the last Memphian priests, the secrets are lost forever. If that copper sphere continues to burn, one day the Philistine Sea will dry up, and even Javriel.
Sarvis give me a pleading look.
Fortunately, I had met you in the Library of Babel. I remembered you had mentioned that the copper sphere could be deactivated. So, we rushed back here to seek your help. Such is the situation. If you know how to stop this world from ending up in flames, I'm willing to offer whatever I can in return.
He kneels before me, head bowed. Head bowed. Sorry, not bowed. Bowed. Hold on a second.
Hey, hold on.
The language of gods is a palindrome. While they are written backwards, the same forwards and backwards, they cause the god of the sun to perform very different behaviors.
You've told him already?
The language of the gods is a palindrome.
Palindrome. Sarvis closes his eyes, ponders for a moment, then opens them again.
I understand. That'll do. Write the palindrome words in both directions, and the quill will go back to where it started. In other words, the command to activate the sphere is also the command to deactivate it.
So you just need to know the words that activate it then.
We just need to repeat the same word Herod used, and it will revert to its previous state. I can't believe this answer is so straightforward. I must return to Ephrathah immediately. But the thing is, we've lost a significant number of soldiers since entering the Library of Babel. I'm sorry, Hemayon, but I need your assistance once again. Could you escort me out of here?
Oh, please don't be like, oh my god, are we going through this again? Okay. Of course we're gonna fight, right? Are there anything here? No, nothing. Right, nothing. There's no response at all.
Our strength isn't enough to break through this gate.
This gate is heavy. Please stand back.
Oh, okay. What you gonna do? You gonna break it?
Thank goodness we didn't fight him earlier.
Oh,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you because of the noise. What did you say?
yeah.
Oh,
Ere-chan.
it's nothing.
Ere, shut up. Why you have to say that in front of this guy?
I think I've been here before. The path on the right leads back to where I came from.
It's kinda a bit laggy here. I don't know why.
Jeez, not another one of those annoying stone gates.
Don't worry. My strength should be enough to break through it. However, I've just exerted a lot of energy. Give me a moment to catch my breath.
Fine. Take a step back, Sia.
They started following us before I even noticed. What a bunch of eyesores.
Nice one.
The door's been breached. Let's follow him and not waste time dealing with those creatures.
Oh shit. Okay, so alright, I thought it's my graphic card. Sorry. Just like some flashing stuff on my
Finally.
screen.
Ahead is the sector I entered from. One must exit from where they entered. Such is the wise words from the Emayans who guided me here. Thank you for escorting me here.
Hey, Mr. General. Although we didn't request payment, it's okay to ask for a favor, right?
Of course. Just let me know whatever you want.
Well, when you go back and see Herod again, please make a copy of the divine words he tells you and give it to us.
Service pause for a moment, then nods.
Sure thing. That's a simple task. Once I resolve the troubles in Ephrathah, I'll come back and deliver the letter for you. Thank you for your generosity. I'll never forget it.
Okay. Nice.
Please rest assured, Your Highness. Sarvis is one of the few generals who possesses both wisdom and bravery. He will be safe.
But he's been inside all night. I know it's prudent for us to stay out here. But you've witnessed the enigmatic library yourself, as well as its labyrinth plucked from myths. Will Sarvis return safe and sound this time?
Your Highness, High Priest.
Sarvis! You're back!
Yes, and I bring good tidings. I found the peculiar Emeon I mentioned last time, and they instructed me how to deactivate the God of the Sun.
Excellent. This library truly holds the answers to all questions in the world.
The three of them face west. As dawn approaches, the Tower of Babel casts a long shadow across the land, stretching to the other side of the wall. However, the sun, still cloaked in its sanguine hues, is not the cause of the shadow. A solitary star emanates blinding light, causing the night to retreat and its surrounding clouds to swirl tumultuously. In a distant future, humanity will remember this star that briefly illuminated history as Ephrata. Its radiance at this moment will mark the beginning of another legend.
High Priest Marari, do you still have a copy of the treaty with the Arsacid Empire?
I can have the scribe immediately draft a new one, Your Highness. What do you mean, Your Highness?
I will sign it. Tell our soldiers that we are no longer at war with Obed. Let's go back. Once we resolve the issue in Afrafta, we will make our way back home.
May I ask the reason behind your change of heart, Your Highness?
Look at that burning star. If there's anything like divine revelation in the world, we know. Japheth is not ready to confront such power. My father has been invincible throughout his life. He forged his great empire in his 30s. I heard that he was frustrated at the thought of spending the remainder of his days governing, rather than conquering. However, I think governing is far more challenging than conquering. I'm always worried that if Japheth's armies keep crossing new frontiers, sooner or later, they'll meet an impenetrable presence. Father has never tasted defeat, and neither has Japheth. Father is aged, and Japheth has long grown accustomed to the countless triumphs he has achieved. If one day Japheth fails to sustain its momentum of conquest, if one day the tip of Japheth's spear finally shatters against a towering wall never before encountered, how do you think the people of Japheth would feel in such a moment? Pride renders one fragile, and when it breaks, it shatters the heart into pieces. Now, seeing that newborn star, I think we've reached a towering wall that casts its shadow over
I see.
Japheth.
So their fear of the
Undoubtedly,
unknown.
There are forces in this world that surpass the limits of human imagination. This library, capable of harnessing even the power of that star, lies far beyond our dominion. We are not yet prepared to venture into the realm of gods.
I concur, Your Highness. It is time to head back. Since Emeon has guarded his power for so long, let it be. There must be reasons why this tower has stood undisturbed for thousands of years. Until we understand those reasons, we must not disturb the balance. No. We shouldn't even touch it. It'd be best if all of us stayed away from it. Neither to inquire nor to disturb it, lest it bring a catastrophe down upon us. While my words may appear disrespectful, His Majesty's order to retrieve the God of the Sun and the situation we are facing.
I agree with your decision to retreat, Your Highness.
Facing self-complaining evidence.
However, if we ignore the blaze of the star and the impending destruction it brings, it is beautiful, like a real Now we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that someone, or some being, crafted it.
It's a being.
How extraordinary is it to craft a star? If I had the chance, I would love to see the hands that forged the star.
Sarvis let out a long sigh.
Even if I am unable to witness it, I hope that my descendants will be blessed with this fortune.
I think, I don't know, probably someone in the future, way more future than the present,
Time to go. We have no time for
are
sentimentality.
the one who created this little star,
Leave
because
the
you know
recording of history
the
to
nature
poets
of
and
Tower of
scholars.
Babel.
As for us, let us restore the sky with its true sun.
Sorry about that. Cool. Next stage. Me, my family, and my descendants will forever remember this vow, from now until eternity. Bellefontaine. Service is gone.
Now this farce can finally come to an end. Once we return to the time sector where we met Sarvis for the second time, we'll learn the divine words to stop a 10. What are you waiting for, Time Machine? Activate your magical time travel ability, all right?
Don't you find it strange? The commands that activated and deactivated it are the same. For some reason, this information fills me with unease. A sense of foreboding grows in my mind. Who actually activated Aten in the future? Who else know the divine words beside us?
There's no point in thinking about that now.
In an unusual display of persuasion, Erishan set aside her sarcasm.
This world has seen its fair share of ancient mysteries that have been passed down to the present, only to be used by people with ill intentions. Even if someone is trying to activate a 10, we now know how to deactivate it.
Are you sure about
All
that?
Matters.
Alright, sorry about that. Something's happening. Nothing. Okay. There you go. Erishan words carry a comforting aura. Somehow her words dispel my doubts like an enhanced enchantment. I find my mind drifting into a state of trance. In the flickering candlelight, Zero narrows her eyes slightly.
Besides us, the only ones who know the secrets of anomalies and might intend to use them are Nemesis.
Oh, the guy? Okay.
Ere, you said you ran into them during your retrieval of Arten, right?
Exactly. That's why I was wary of Seer.
What exactly is Nemesis?
All deeds have consequences. All debts must be paid.
Sounds really intimidating. Sounds like something is a brooding teenager. Sounds really intimidating.
That's their motto. How can I give you a brief explanation? To put it simply... Oh, here's the perfect example. Do you think something like a 10 should be known to the world?
No.
These artifacts possess the power of easily obliterating an entire civilization. You've witnessed the destruction of Akedaton and the war between Japheth and Obed. It merely revealed a fraction of its existence, and that was enough to change the course of the world.
The fact that Aether Gazer dev about to give us collab right in the middle of another event is so funny to me. You mean like in the global server? Not like in the Chinese server? Yongxi? Really? I mean, for event I don't really mind that much because I'm not going to catch up with the recent story anyways. I still like behind with the story and stuff, so yeah.
Countless people were frantically seeking it, whether it was for immortality, overthrowing another dynasty, or simply catching a glimpse of its eternal glory. Even in this era, where human intelligence supposedly reigns supreme.
Have you seen the Parvati story? Will be available on 50 days later. Yeah, I've seen it, but you know, as usual, I just see it like in one look. I don't really, you know, dive deep into it. I don't even play the new story, man. I just, you know, I'm just waiting. I'm just biding my time, you know, playing the story on my own pace. We just finished chapter 12 and all. So yeah. With human intelligence supposed to reign supreme, we no longer worship the god of sun. Do you think a nuclear fusion reactor should be revealed to the people of this era?
Will it bring about an energy revolution? Or just another war? Humans of every era believe their intelligence to be superior. Yet they
and the collab will be out in July. Oh, that's quick. All right. I mean, they already like announced it back like a year ago, right?
The power of the unknown is a sweet poison. Now you're well aware of that.
Okay, so what's the nemesis then?
That's why we've decided to hide its existence from the world.
To safeguard them from any intrusion or exploitation. Let it fade away until its very existence falls into oblivion. That's the philosophy of us Emaon and the philosophy of CAVE.
CAVE?
Emaon is merely the secret society watching over Obed. There are other organizations that share our ideals. For example, Florentine in Japheth, Weisha in Xi'an, and Delphic Oracle in Delphi.
Okay.
Well, we don't have time to delve into all this now. Once we leave here, you'll be formally introduced to the rest of the Alliance as the new director of Emaon, and you'll learn who they are for yourself.
Speaking of that, we need to mention another group of people. Not everyone shares the same attitude on such matters. There's another group. Well, they're not all a bunch of bad guys, but their philosophy differs from ours. While some people want to stow away unknown power, others want to
So
exploit
that's a
it.
nemesis then.
They see it as something that can propel human civilization forward by hundreds of years, if thoroughly studied. And they see no reason to set it aside. And as for how such actions may affect a society, they don't care at all.
Simply put, they are another bunch of charlatans who don't see eye to eye with... No, I understand.
You're really picking up information faster now.
With the Library of Babel open, we Emaon have no means of stopping outsiders from invading the tower. However, if they were really to do that, they would just end up lost in an infinite ocean of information.
Zero purses her lips and looks thoughtfully at Erashan.
If only the future version of you had provided us with more information.
Oh, what? Blaming me again?
No, I have no intention of blaming you.
Zero stares intently at Erashan.
You're smarter and more cautious than anyone else. It wasn't your style to deliver such an ambiguous message.
Erashan hesitates for a moment, then averts her eyes.
You're giving me too much credit.
Her gaze wanders until it lands on me.
Indeed. The journey with you is full of surprises at every turn.
Oh shoot. Hello? Please don't crash. Wait a second. Yep. My LD player crashed. Fuck. I think my LD player crashed, guys. Wait a second. Oh, god damn it. Right. That's a bit that's uneventful. Sorry about that. Right, let me go here. And I'll try to restart it. Sorry about that. Okay. Come on. Proper PC PC client. Yeah, fuck. Okay, never mind. I'm going to refresh it again. There you go. Yep, that's open. Setting. Advanced, I don't think so. Model. Phone brand, it says Samsung, right? S24. Save setting. Restart now. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just, quickly do this. Right. Audio shortcut. This model. Advanced. Audio. Others. Root permission. Exit setting. Exit pop-up prompt. Yep, there you go. Save setting. Alright, let's start Black Beacon again. Let's go. F11. Right. I'm just going to, you know, make it through the main menu first. Right. That's like one crash from like how many hours have we played? Have we streamed this? 3-4 hours. Yeah. There you go. Right, let me bring you guys back to this and nice. Right, I need to skip some part, I think. Oh shoot. Yeah, here. Come on. Oh, it's okay. I guess I just have to
Now, what? There's no, this.
where do we go?
Exactly. Old. To do you count even deliberate human? That's what to say. That's. I mean, for example, well, speak now. There's an while nice as here with a lot. However, if only the future version of you had. No, what? Blaming me?
No, I have no intention of blaming you. You're smarter and more cautious than anyone else. It wasn't your
Okay,
style
so
to deliver such an
we actually
ambiguous
stop here. There you go.
message.
Erishan hesitates for a moment, then averts her eyes.
You're giving me too much credit.
Her gaze wanders until it lands on me.
Indeed. The journey with you is full of surprises at every...
Erishan looks into the distance, muttering.
Wow. This trip is definitely not boring. Quit lazing around. Let's get moving.
A few months after, I think this is where 2 weeks later, there you go. Not even a month, it's weeks. Oh, this one, okay. Oh, nice animation though. Nice cutscene even. That's it. That's a cutscene. The giant that fell from the sky is chasing the version of us from the past. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We learned exactly where Sarvis was at the time without any deviation. Although Sarvis is a bit surprised to see us appearing out of nowhere, he doesn't ask questions.
Don't you ever wonder how two groups of the same people can show up at the same time?
I've witnessed too many miracles here, and I realize what's happening here is beyond my comprehension.
Nice to know that you are quick to understand this. He salutes us.
Nonetheless, it's a pleasure to see you again. I'm certain you're the Emeons who once helped us.
Once again, Sarvis takes out a parchment and presents it to us with both hands.
As promised, I've brought you a copy of the Divine Words.
Erishan takes the copy casually, looks at it, and then puts it away. Just as I'm about to ask Erishan what is written on it, Sarvis steps forward.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again for your generosity back then.
You're welcome. Let's take that as a man. Slowly, Sarvis bows towards me and rests his forehead against my hand. I'm not sure if the seer is a male or female. From the parts of the body that we have been shown, right? It's a bit more feminine. Probably like, a femboy or girl. Who knows? I hope it's femboy. We have that, usually we have Egerton in Snowbreak as a chat. Same goes for Commandant in PJR, Administrator on Aether Gazer, and on Honkai Impact, the captain of the Captainverse. Pretty much, Captain is also like a chat there too. So perhaps the seer here is like a femboy, a cute one at it. So the Sarvis bows to it. Okay, alright, already. Although I have no idea what this gesture means in his country, I can sense his obedience and respect through this courtesy.
I understand that you Emeons have your own principles of conduct and you don't want your deeds to be publicized. But I promise you, even if the people of Japheth don't know what they've been saved from, I'll never forget your heroic deed. I'll never forget your noble character and selflessness. If you ever find yourself in trouble in the future, I'll assist you in any way I can.
You do have a kind soul.
I, Sarvis, swear by my domain, Bellefontaine, the
Bellefontaine.
City of Blossoms. I, my family, and my descendants, we will always remember this oath.
Okay. He lifts his head, his violet eyes lock onto mine, unwavering. Which one? Okay, this one first. Alright, sorry about that.
From now to eternity.
Sarvis departs with his army without another word.
He's a pretty honorable man.
He is. Zero, who was remained silent all this time, thoughtfully repeats the name Sarvis mentioned.
Bellefontaine. Sarvis.
She closed her eyes.
So, he is the first leader of Florentine. Sarvis Florentine.
Ah. Oh, Erishan shock. Ah. I've been like brain rotted by Ruka Kayamori Ruka shenanigan. Ruka-chan shock.
I see. Our initial connection with Florentine was actually because of you.
What do you mean?
Sometimes I wonder where you've been all these years. You don't even know about the Florentine Bank, which basically controls half of the continent's economy.
Now's not the perfect time to explain everything about Florentine. Ari, show me the parchment that Sarvis just gave you.
What's the rush? Worried about losing it? I've already written it down anyway.
Erishan nods, slowly retrieving the paper Sarvis gave her from her pocket. And then the giant comes. What's written on it? Erishan gives no answer. Instead, she simply let out a soft sigh.
Zero. You know what?
Huh.
I'm really grateful that you're the one who's been with me on this journey.
Erishan? Erishan closes her eyes. In that moment, she, though by my side, suddenly feels distance. I cannot help but reach my hand out towards her.
And you too. The candid seer. Sometimes to the point of being foolish.
An ice coil... Oh my god, I cannot speak. An ice cold smile curls her lips. Erishan, what are you doing?
I'm glad I have you as my partners.
Oh shit.
That's why my plan went so smoothly.
Oh my god, she's hot. She's hot, bro. She's hot. I'm sorry, oh my god. Right. Let's continue. Oh, we're gonna fight Erishan. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna fight her? Okay. What do you mean your plan? Come on, tell us. Don't leave us, hanging. Haha, get it? Hanging because you're gonna die. Oh, never mind. Wits End. So what's this all about? Shredded scraps of paper fluttered before my eyes. I reach out, trying to grasp them, but not even single pieces land in my hand. Amused by my awkward response, Erishan chuckles.
There were moments when I thought you might figure it out. But no. You just stayed at the edge of truth and refused to step
So
forward.
you are the one who activate attendant. God damn it, Erishan. What have we what wrong have we done to you?
But why? Let me guess. Because you don't understand my motives. So you chose to turn a blind eye. How arrogant.
But you're also an MAN.
Oh, Zero. Empty of everything. Void of emotions. Yet, in the end, you earned everything.
So basically, you're just jealous that I'm the seer, the director of the tower now, instead of you. Just go back at your father, girl, not me.
See? You really don't understand the feelings of an underdog like me, do you? I am his granddaughter.
Oh yeah,
I am
granddad.
the rightful heir to the library. But that day, he brought you back. And then you took everything away from me.
Are you done?
Oh my god, Zero is just so done with her.
Stop pretending to be a sad clown. That's not who you are. What do you really want?
That's not who you are. Upon hearing Zero resolute voice, Ereshan freezes before bursting into laughter. Tears well up in the corners of her eyes as she laughed.
So that's not the answer you expected. I thought the motive of an underdog and her resentment would be perfect.
Now you just work for... I think you work for Nemesis, aren't you?
Your taste is really going downhill.
Oh, shoot.
I see. That explanation wasn't enough for you. So, how about this?
Ereshan scythe. All pretense drop. She suddenly looks exhausted, overwhelmed. At this moment, I realize how little I truly know about the girl who has been my side this whole time.
I'm simply tired of it all. MA on, CAVE, and this never-ending library. I've wanted to destroy everything here for a long time.
Aww, Zero. A flicker of emotional turmoil finally appears on Zero's face.
That's why.
There you
I
go.
joined Nemesis.
There you go. I called it first, okay? I called it first.
Yeah, you heard it right. I'm a spy for Nemesis.
Suddenly, the ground beneath our feet trembles. A tremendous force is quickly approaching. And I instinctively glance behind me and notice that Darius, the giant that chased the version of us from the past, has turned back. And it has spotted us.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh, god damn
I'm
it.
sorry, but I'm not the type of arch-villain who dies from talking too much. But you two? You're the fools who actually sit there and listen to your enemy's meandering monologues.
Once again, Ereshan wields her crescent sight. Zero positions herself in front of me, but Ereshan does not attack us. With a muffled sound, the floor cracks beneath our feet, spreading like a spiderweb.
Zero. You've become dull. Next time, when you feel something is off, just slit your opponent's throat instead of waiting around.
The giant roars, rushing towards us. The crackle frost falters under its weight, crumbling from the edges. At that moment, everyone near the edge of the room begins to fall. Debris strike my forehead again. Oh my god. How many debris can strike your head? Debris strike my forehead, causing a sharp lightning-like pain that momentarily clouds my mind. Zero immediately makes her decision. She grabs my hand and holds me tightly as Anchop transforms into a massive golden bird, carrying both of us upward. Ereshan, however, remains calm, letting her body fall into the bottomless void. Instinctively, I reach out my hand towards Ereshan.
Goodbye.
My vision blurred by debris and sand, I see her with remarkable clarity, wearing a relieved smile like last radiance of a dying star.
No. Farewell.
No, Ereshan.
Forever.
What about my love for you then? No, Ereshan. I may not have any more erection after this. No. I'm sorry, guys. I have to do that. My eyes widen as she disappears. Once again, I have failed to grasp anything. Holy shit. This guy's ugly, man. Oh, sorry, that's like... Unsure flies over to the bookshelf. Oh shit, sorry. Nice. We win? That's cool. The golden light strikes the giant's leg, shattering them completely as Zero unleashes her full strength. The giant collapses to the ground, yet still crawls toward us.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a cool one. You gonna die.
Don't you dare run away. Face me.
The nameless tyrant crawls on the ground, struggling to move forward. He has lost his horse, his army, his dignity, and his humanity. After 500 years, he was finally reunited with the Emean who once deceived him. No, the one who deceived you is Ereshan. It reaches out its hand towards the back of the two people moving away. It's only one people there, so goddamn. Sorry about that.
1,000 years from now, tell me. Tell me.
Tell you what, exactly? Oh, there you go. Bellefontaine, the fifth of the Florentine, the end of the world. Damn. Okay.
Tell me, Emion. Is everything you just said true? I believe you're aware that I've showered you with the utmost respect from an emperor. I believe you're also aware that the nonsense you just said is enough for me to order your tongue removed.
The Emperor's voice remains calm, with only a hint of annoyance, but his gaze beneath his drooping eyelids display a childlike curiosity.
I've conquered the south, reaching the edge of the world. A great achievement that should be engraved in your libraries. Yet you told me I'm far from seeing the entirety of the world.
Yeah. Pythagoras replies humbly.
Indeed, Your Majesty. You will certainly go down in history as a great emperor, Your Majesty. But with all due respect, this world has no edges, and you are far from... You may perceive the world as a series of clay slabs, stretching from one end to the other, with mountains and seas interspersed in between. However, the world is a sphere, where the beginning meets the end. When one reaches the supposed edge of the world, they find themselves back where they started.
Huh. Pythagoras closes his eyes, only to be met with the resounding laughter from the Emperor.
What an absurd statement. It's been quite some time since someone dared to be so audacious in my court. Nevertheless, I shall allow you to continue your discourse. However, if your words bore me, it'll be more than just your tongue that I remove. You claim that the world is a sphere. Very well. Prove it to me.
This is a sphere. This is the globe of the world.
Yes, Your Majesty. As an emperor who has conquered
He just,
numerous
Pythagoras
lands,
suddenly
you
just
must be
pull
aware
out
that the North
pull out
Star
the
appears
the
higher in
globe
sky
from the future.
further north one travels, and conversely, it appears lower in the southern regions. When observing a ship approaching from the horizon, one perceives the mast before the deck becomes visible. The world is indeed a sphere, and the curvature of the land and the sea occurs beyond the range of our vision. It is due to the vastness of the world that, while standing upon it, we mistake it for being flat. To humans, Obed may appear immense, but to the entire world, Obed is merely a small portion of the spherical whole.
That's true.
Just as ants may consider mounds as mountains and ponds as oceans, when they climb a tree, they perceive it as occupying a vast territory. I intend no disrespect, but when your army arrived at the Great Desert and believed they had conquered the entire southern realm, they were akin to those ants.
Darius could have swiftly executed him for such a daring statement. However, Darius takes a moment to ponder before continuing his inquiry.
Why a sphere?
Because a sphere is the most perfect shape in existence.
That's true.
Natural forces strive to minimize the size of objects in all dimensions. A sphere possesses the smallest surface area for a given enclosed volume. It epitomizes perfection.
I don't quite understand the ramblings of your crazy mind, but I can grasp that you consider the sphere to be the most favored shape.
Indeed, Your Majesty.
If your claims hold true, then regardless of how far I traverse, I shall never surpass its boundaries and merely return to my starting point.
That is correct.
Darius falls silent, into deep contemplation. Pythagoras sighs and speaks once more.
It is true, Your Majesty, that the concept of an end does not truly exist upon this sphere, where you currently stand.
Pythagoras points in a particular direction, guiding Darius' gaze.
I implore you to direct your attention there.
Darius' gaze follows Pythagoras' finger, and then he sees the boundless expanse of stars adorning the night sky. There's a lot more spheres up there.
The sky.
Precisely, Your Majesty, the sky. Just as the earth beneath our feet is a sphere, so too are the moon and the sun, spheres of varying sizes.
Darius interrupts Pythagoras.
If the stars in the sky are indeed, as you claim, spheres, and the ground beneath our feet is but an inconsequential fragment from one of these spheres, doesn't that mean that all the land I've conquered so far is but a speck of dust in a vast sea of sand?
That is true. That is true, Emperor. That is very true.
It may be just a speck of dust, but it's a precious speck of dust, and our homeland. However, it's undeniable that it is, after all, just a speck of dust. Perhaps only by traversing this desert, which contains countless specks of dust, will you truly reach the end of the world. Are you frustrated by this revelation, Your Majesty?
It's a capital offense to try to speculate on the mind of an emperor.
Oh shit. You can't even, like, you know, be reasonable with Emperor, like, you know, in that era, man.
Please forgive my audacity.
That's why,
All I
like,
meant to express is
some
that
of
I
the
found
I
solace in this
think there's like
realization.
it's either Greek or I don't know. There's like some, not mathematician. Is it philosopher? Philosopher that goes way too far. I mean, that philosopher, what that philosopher thing is true, but the emperor just, you know, just, oh shit, why you put this idea into me? You must be executed, something like that.
Solace, you say?
Yes, I felt a sense of solace knowing that our thoughts, struggles, and everything we hold dear are insignificant compared to the world itself. Every day in this land, people kill or are killed, pillaged or are pillaged, for land, food, faith, and dogma. Yet, when I gaze upon the starry sky, all of their deeds fade away. It reminds us that our thoughts and actions can be influenced by our self-centered perspectives. It highlights the limitations of our vision and the shallowness of our ideas.
Pythagoras raises his head and looks into Darius' eyes.
The world does not revolve around us, not even the ground beneath our feet. Consider how an adult perceives a toddler's cries. The toddler cries because they have never seen the real world and are ignorant of real problems. However, with this revelation, you would understand that the difficulties and confusion you currently face are, in the grand scheme, similar to a toddler. Look at the curtain of stars above you. It will make us reevaluate the value of all people to one another and the value of people to the world.
Darius laughs.
Well, that was quite a speech. You've asked if I'm frustrated, but it seems you're the one who's
Yeah,
frustrated.
that's true. I mean, that's what all thinkers do, right? Pythagoras paused briefly and let out a gentle sigh.
Indeed, Your Majesty. No matter how much I stretch, I can't reach the stars with my hands.
Come to think of it, it's a good reason you'd give.
However, in the next moment, the smile at the corner of Darius' mouth disappears as he strikes the ground heavily with the scepter in his hand.
Such is your greatest insolence. You, a mere mortal, dare to speculate on the thoughts of the king of all kings. Do you think my silence was because of frustration? Ridiculous. How ridiculous. Do you understand what it means to tell the king of all kings that there are countless other worlds like ours?
Ha! Darius extends his hand towards the stars in the sky.
It means there are endless lands waiting to be conquered.
Oh, of course. This mindset.
Interesting. How interesting. If the barren desert in the south is the so-called end of the world, that would be truly disappointing. This world is so subtle and so vast, but as a scholar, all you do is revere it. This is where I'd say your mind is narrow. I'll conquer them. It's the highest form of homage I, as an emperor, can offer.
Pythagoras widened his eyes slightly. Then, for the first time, the haughty Eman bowed slightly, acknowledging the emperor of the mortals.
I am delighted that you are the ruler of this land, Your Majesty.
Instead of looking at Pythagoras, Darius gazed at the distant stars. his hand clenched into a fist.
Emeon, I will be the one to conquer the distant stars.
Yeah, cool. The nameless tyrant stops crawling forward. The distant and brilliant curtains of stars long forgotten reappears before his eyes. The embers of his ambition for a moment rekindle. The unnamed tyrant for a brief moment becomes the revered king of all kings once again. The goal its pursuit, the answer it sought. Darius raises his head high and shouts into the void.
Tell me, Emeons from the future, tell me, did I conquer the distant stars?
Nope. You become crazy and become a monster. Sir, Emperor, Majesty, sorry. Ah, he remembers everything again.
You truly are my favorite servant, Fahad. Arise, for I shall share my glory and dream. One day will lead.
That night, he stood beside the fire, counting the whips of flame, recalling all the wonders he had encountered along the way back from his expedition. And then he saw the sky full of stars reflected in the stream of his side. Sorry. At that moment, he could not help but raise his hand, gazing up at the starry sky. The starry sky? Is that supposed to be sky? The starry sky shone above like trembling silver foil, the Milky Way that flowed silently through the summer night. Let him see them again. Darius closes her eyes. Let him see them again. Let him see them. Sorry. Settlement. Oh, that's it? Oh, extra. Ah, okay, so that's only the boss battle. Okay, that's cool. Right. Nice. Oh, what a story. Am I right, guys? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's really good. I like it so much. So, yeah. Okay, I can already do hard mode on this. That's cool. Explore. Do we have anything? Trial of Prophecy. X brute force mode. Oh, brute force mode. Ah, finally opening this. Arithmetic unit defined. Aha. Let me see. There's like some event that I need to do. Oh, claim. There you go. Tasks. Arithmetic unit. Complex clear point research 3000. Okay, right. I'm doing it on my own time. Right. So yeah. That's chapter 2 stars. Tomorrow we are going to continue chapter 3, God's System. So yeah, basically we know technically, right, Darius live. So basically okay, correct me if I'm wrong, we did found Darius. That is Darius again, right? The one that we encounters at the prison, the one that only have half the body. Technically, he live like he get the immortality, but not like in a good way. So yeah. Let me go to the character. 0 potential activated. Nice. Cool. Weapon stats. Upgrade. Now let's upgrade her. Why not? It's been a while. Man, I just wish they actually, put Japanese voice in the next patch or something for main story. So yeah. Right. Oh my god. Finally we finished chapter 2. I find it, cool and all. So yeah, let's bring you guys back to the intermission and stuff like that. Let me unmute this. Right. Anyways, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you, Jijas. Thank you, Rineko. Thank you, Neko. Thank you, Jijas, for coming in. Appreciate your time. And thank you for stopping by. And, even though you guys kind of watch it a bit, but still, I appreciate it for your attendance. This attendance sounds weird. And yeah, for those who are watching the VOD, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. There's like a lot more people who are watching the VOD because apparently my time is not the same as people who watch the VOD. So I'll take it. that VOD views, whatever, man. As I said, thank you for your time, appreciate it. Yeah, tomorrow we are going to continue chapter 3, God System, and then on Friday probably continuing the part 2 of it, and probably the last of it. And then on Saturday, finally, we are gonna do Angel Beats collab for Heaven Burns Red. Oh, I cannot wait for the event story and look it, you know, experience it. And I hope it's kind of long, so you know I can make like multiple stream. And then for next week on Monday, we're gonna continue with Honkai Impact event. You know, I know there's a lot more stuff. And then I think on Tuesday, I might do some PGR or Aether Gazer, who knows, probably like Snowbreak, personal file stuff. That's the other 3 games that I need to find some content to do with, because you know I want to balance my content with the other game. So yeah, I guess that's all for now. So once again, thank you to all of you watching. Thank you for the VOD watchers who are who take their time, who takes their time and you know watch my stream. And yeah, for those who wants more content from me, I also do Honkai Impact, Punishing Graven, Aether Gazer, Snowbreak, Heaven Burns Red content. Please don't forget to you know, to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you know when I go stream, when my stream is live. Sorry, my English second language moment just you know resurfaced there. So yeah, and if you like my content, don't forget to leave a like. If you don't like it, leave a dislike. If you have anything to discuss about this story, which is a very good story, I'll give chapter 2 9 out of 10, man. I love it so much. So yeah, if you have a discussion about the story and how do we stream, you can leave the comment in the you can leave your thoughts and you know discussion in the comment down below. And yeah, what other thing that I usually say? I think that's all right. So yeah, I think I need to do some you know some written stuff, my cheat sheet basically when I want to finish the stream. So yeah, that can happen. And once again, thank you guys. Yeah, I think that's all for today. This has been Catch New Type. Hope you guys have a good day or a good night. Sleep well, stay safe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.